Hi cupcakes, welcome back to my channel. This is re-upload of Falling in Love with My Stepdaddy, episode 13. The character's voice, storyline and editing is mine, and if you don't want to hear the voice then please silent it. Today's shoutouts goes to Army Girl, Agnes Moore, Juneza, both Junezas, and Love for BTS. So let's get started, and I hope that you will enjoy this video. Previously on Falling in Love with My Stepdaddy, episode 12. Everyone were doing their work. Namjoon were making a list of people to invite. Kai and Hopi were selecting the gifts to give the guests. Yoongi called the tailor and everyone gave their size for their suits and the design as well. Taekook was selecting the design of their wedding card. Jenny and Mr. and Mrs. Kim were talking with Bang PD about the decorations of the wedding. After 7 hours, their work was complete and they were eating dinner with chit-chatting. Mrs. Kim, are you happy, Cookie? JK, yes, Amma. Mr. Kim, if they doesn't take care of you, then just call us, okay? They, Appa, why wouldn't I care about my Cookie? Mrs. Kim, son, we are not doubting you. We just want to make sure that Cookie is comfortable with us. Jungkook, I'm comfortable with you all of you. Mr. Kim, that's good. Warm smile. After dinner, they, Amma, now we should leave. Mr. Kim, okay, son. Everyone says goodbye to Taekook and Jenny. They left. At Taekook's mansion. As they entered, they were shocked when he saw a straight red line on the floor of the mansion. They, to the cleaning staff, what is this? This is how you clean the house? Jenny, don't shout at them, Taeyang. It's not their fault. I told them to do it. They, but why? Look at the house. It looks so messy. Jenny, well, this is not just a line. This is LOC. They, confused. Huh? A what? Jenny, full form. Line of control. They, confused as hell. What? Can you explain it briefly, Jenny? Sure, why not? Well, this line is to keep you and JK away from each other. I know you both cannot keep your hands away from each other. So, on the left side of this line, me and Cook are gonna live, and on the right side, you are gonna live, and you both cannot cross the line. Taekook, what? Jenny, yes, and Cook is gonna live in my room because it is on the left side of the house. Tae, you cannot do this, Jenny. I can, as I am your mother-in-law. And till you both don't get married, you both cannot meet each other. Jenny holds GK's hand and took him away with him. GK looked back at Tae, who was already looking at him, till their figure fades away. Tae looked at the line which was all over the house, and then he sadly went to his room and slept. Next morning, they got up and went into the dining room. JK and Jenny were already there, and he saw that dining table also had a line in between, which made his eyes furrow. They, do you really agree for this wedding, or you are just acting happy? Jenny, of course I am happy. My son is getting married with the man he loves. They, then why are you doing all this? Points at the red line. Jenny, I'm doing this for a reason. They, and that is, folds his hands. Jenny, I can't tell you that, but I can tell you one thing, that is, get changed. We are going to your parents' house. They, why? Jenny, there is something we decided to do before wedding. They, we? Jenny, me and your parents? They, and they didn't even inform me anything. Jenny, because we are adults. They, you make no sense. Jenny, annoyed, do you want to marry Cookie? They, why wouldn't I want to? Jenny, Then sit quietly and eat your food if you don't want me to rethink my decision about your marriage. Tae gulps and sit quietly and eats his food. After eating, they all went to Kim's house. At Kim's mansion, there they were welcomed with hugs and then they went in the living room and sat there. They, Amma, what did you and Jenny decided that you didn't feel like telling me, your son, Mrs. Kim? It's not like that, they. We just wanted it to be a surprise. They, what surprise? Mr. Kim, we decided to do a couple cooking challenge in which you and Cook will cook and we will see who made the best food. And yes, you can take help of anyone except Yoongi, Jimin, and Chin. Mrs. Kim, because we all know that they are best in cooking. They, but a cooking challenge all of a sudden? Why? Mrs. Kim, you'll know at the end. They, okay, then I'm ready for this challenge. JK, I'm also ready. Jenny, then choose your partner. JK, I choose Hobyung. They, then I'll choose. Looking at everyone. Yoongi, whispering in Jin's ear. Something bad is going to happen. Jin whispers back. Don't worry, nothing will happen. Namjoon, I'll help you Tae in this challenge. Tae nods. JK, Jin whispering to Yoongi. Now this is not good. Yoongi, be ready with a fire extinguisher. Jin, this is the only option we are left with. They both were whispering to each other. Jimin, this is so funny because none of them knows how to cook. Kai, now God knows what is gonna happen. Everyone laughs. Mr. Kim, okay, let's start the challenge. Mrs. Kim, Tae and June, you both go in the kitchen on the right side. And Hobie and JK, you both go in the left side kitchen. Tae, in annoyed voice, here also left and right. And with that, he left and went in the kitchen. Mrs. Kim, what happened to him? Mr. Kim, looks like he already went and started the challenge, so I think you both should also go. And June, go with him. Namjoon nods and goes behind Tae. Hobie and JK were cooking bibimbap and with kimchi and sashimi. And Tae and Namjoon were making bulgogi and tteokbokki and bingosu. That is a dessert. With Tae and Namjoon. Namjoon and Tae were cooking and Jin and Yoongi were again and again coming and going out of the kitchen, which made Namjoon question them. Namjoon, what are you guys doing? Why are you coming and going again and again? Jin, we were just seeing how things are going. Namjoon, I don't think that this is a real reason. Yoongi, okay, fine. We were coming here again and again just to check if the kitchen is safe or not. I mean, to see if everything is burnt or not. Namjoon, you guys don't believe me, do you? Jin, we do, but Namjoon, but what? Jin, you and they never cooked in your whole life, and it's been 15 minutes, and you both are still struggling to switch on a gas. Namjoon looks at Tae struggling. Yeah, you're right. Scratching the back of his neck. Tae, can you please help us open it? Yoongi, if you promise not to burn down the whole place. Namte, Young. Jin, okay, let me open it for you. Jin switches the gas on and Yunjin left. Meanwhile, with Hobie and JK, are you sure that this is how you make bibimbap? Hobie, yes, don't worry, Cookie, I know how to make it. And accidentally adds a lot of salt in it without knowing. After 45 minutes, with Namjoon and Tae, oh my god, the food! Hearing him, Jin and Yoongi came in the kitchen. Yunjin, oh my god! Jin runs and immediately switches off the gas. Yoongi, what did you do? Namjoon, I'm sorry. Tae, Young, I told you to see if the food was cooked or not. Then how did this happen? Namjoon, you said to check if it was ready or not. You didn't say what to do next. They, isn't switching off a gas is a common thing to do when the food is cooked? Namjoon, I'm sorry. Jin, it's okay. Kitchen is in good condition. Namjoon, you care about the kitchen but not me. Jin, of course I do. But just think if the kitchen is okay, that means so are you. Namjoon, right. Yoongi, okay, now let's discard the burnt part from it and keep the part which is not burnt. Jin, I don't think so if anything good is left in it. Yoongi, yeah, but we gotta do something with it. Jin, right. With JK and Hobie. JK, this does not look good, Hobie. What should we do now? Jimin, probably throw it away. Jin and Hobie flinched with the sudden voice and they looked at the owner of the voice, Hobie. When did you came here? Jimin, when you were ruining the dish? JK, we didn't do it on purpose. Jimin, I know, but this is not how sashimi looks like. Hobie, Jimin, just tell what to do. Jimin, wait, I'll do something. Jin and Yoongi helped Tae and Namjoon in hiding the burnt part, and Jimin helped Hobie and JK in decorating sashimi. In living room, Mr. Kim, looks like everyone has prepared their dishes. Mrs. Kim, yeah, they look really delicious. Jin, let's not make any judgment before eating it, right? Yoongi, because you never know if it is burnt or not. Mr. and Mrs. Kim, huh? Namjoon, he means to say that don't judge book by its cover. Mrs. Kim, right, but I trust you guys. So the judges, please taste the food. Everyone was looking at each other for a while. Mrs. Kim, oh my bad, I didn't tell you guys who is the judge. So the judges are the bride and groom. Namjoon, what? Mr. Kim, we decided that they are gonna taste each other's food and give comments on it. So you both come in front and taste each other's food. They and Jungkook came in front. Mrs. Kim, okay, so Cookie, you taste first. JK nods and takes a bite from the food, and as he takes the bite, he understood that it is burnt and tastes like shoot. But he makes a happy face and gulps the bite without chewing it. Mr. Kim, looks like it is delicious now. You taste. They also takes a bite and he understood that this is poison because the amount of salt in it, but he also eats it like nothing, like it is nothing. Mrs. Kim, I think this was delicious as well. Come on, now tell us how it tastes. They cook in unison. It tastes delicious. Taekook looked at each other in shocked expression as they knew how bad their dishes taste. Yoongi whispers to Namjin, oh my god, Cookie lost his senses after eating the food. Jimin heard what Yoongi said, so he also whispers to them, Jimin, not only Cook, but Tae has also lost his senses. The food tasted like poison. Namjin and Yoongi looked at Jimin with confused expression. They all started to whisper. Yoongi, what are you saying? Jimin, Hopi Young and Cook added a lot of salt in the food and in sashimi. Don't even ask me about it. Jin, so you mean that food was not good? Jimin, yep. Namjoon, our food was also not good. We burnt the main dish, and about the dessert, we added crystal lemon in it, thinking it's sugar. Jimin, you mean that your food was also poison? Namjoon and Yoongi nods. Jimin, but they both said that it was delicious. Jenny, normal voice, loud enough for everyone to hear, because they love each other. Everyone looked at Jenny, who spoke out of nowhere. Jenny, they both love each other and they didn't want each other to feel sad or insecure in any way. So that's why they both lied that the food tasted good. Am I right? Taekook nods. Jenny, this was the main reason behind this competition. He wanted to see their love for each other. Mrs. Kim and they do love each other. They care for each other's feeling. That's why they lied. And in a healthy relationship, it is important to care for each other. Am I right? Taekook happily nods. Mr. Kim, a relationship is about accepting each other for who you are and the way you are, and we can see that in their relationship. They smiled and while looking at each other and stood in front of each other. Then they hugged each other. Tay whispers in Jackie's ear, I love you, my baby. Jackie whispers in Tay's ear, I love you too. They both pulled off. Jenny, now you both must be hungry, so let's eat the food, which actually tastes good. Everyone chuckled and went in the dining room to eat. After eating, everyone was sitting in the living room. Mr. Kim, we decided whom to invite or not, and we are keeping the wedding with only important people. There are somewhat around 150 people. Is that okay with you both? They, sure, Appa, we don't have any problem. Mrs. Kim, and yes, son, we don't worry about what people are going to say. We are with you and support you guys. Okay? Taekook smiles and nods. At night, Jenny and Taekook returned to their mansion. At Taekook's mansion, time skip 3 days before wedding. Taekook were getting ready because they got a call from their designer who was making their suits. Everyone else's suits were prepared, but only Taekook were left. Now they finally it is ready. Taekook got ready and sat in the car to go to the showroom of the designer. JK was sitting in the passenger seat and they was driving. JK, I am so excited. The same baby, I cannot wait to see you in the wedding suit. JK, I also can't wait to see you in it, my soon to be hubby. They chuckles. Time skip at the showroom. Designer, welcome Mr. Kim and soon to be Mrs. Kim. JK blushes at the comment and Tay smirks. He wraps his one hand around JK's waist. Tay, please show us our suits. Designer, sure sir, come this way. Mr. Kim, please go on the right side and Mr. John, please go on the left side. They here also left and right. They frowns and went inside the changing room. JK giggles at his behavior and also goes to change. After they changed, he came out. Designer, wow, Mr. Kim, you look so good. It's it seems like this suit is only made for you. The suit that Tay is going to wear for his wedding. Tay, thank you for your compliment. By the way, where is Cook? Designer, he's still changing. You can go and wait for him in that room. Okay. They went into the room where there were a lot of mirrors and stools, and that means it was a dress check room. They was standing and was looking around, and when he heard the sound of the door opening, he turned back and was mesmerized by the person who was standing in front of him. It was none other than Jungkook, the wedding suit that Jungkook is going to wear. They went towards him and wrapped his arm around Jackie's small waist and pulled him towards himself, leaving no gap. JK placed his both hands on Tay's chest and they pecked JK's cheek. Tay, low yet soft, more like a whisper. Baby, you look so ethereal. I cannot take my eyes off you. Now I cannot wait for 3 more days. I want to marry you now, right here. JK, same tone as Tay's. Why are you so impatient? They, only when it comes to you. JK giggles. You are so cheesy. They and JK looked into each other's eyes and slowly leaned for a kiss. Ring ring. JK's phone started to buzz and their moment got ruined by none other than they. I think I did something in my previous life with your mother that she is taking her revenge on me now. JK giggles and answers her call. OTP. JK. Yes, mom. Jenny. Son, have you checked your suit? JK. Yes, mom, I did. Jenny. How does it look? JK. It looks good, mom. Jenny. Okay, then send me your pic and don't hang up, okay? JK took a mirror selfie and forwarded it to Jenny. Jenny. Wow, son, you look so handsome. JK. Thank you, Amma. Jenny. Son, now come home, okay? JK. Okay, Amma. OTP ended. They. What was she saying? JK. She was saying to come home soon. They. She will never let me be with you peacefully. JK. Daddy, it's only till our marriage, and she also said that she is going to move out for us. They. Whatever. Now let's go. JK nods, and they both get changed and took their suits with them and left. A day before wedding, they was living in Kim mansion with everyone and JK, Jenny, Jimin and Hobie in Taekook's mansion because Jenny said that the bride and groom should not see each other's face before the wedding day. So everyone decided this. At Kim mansion, with Tae in his room, Namjoon, are you happy? Tae, of course I am happy. Yoongi, now you cannot turn back. Tae, why would I want to turn back? Yoongi, no, I am just saying. Jin, why are you even saying it? Coming inside the room and sat beside Namjoon. Tae, we really are happy today because finally you are gonna start a new family with Jungkook. Tae smiles at Jin, who smiles back. Jin, okay, let's go and let him be alone. Tomorrow is a big day. Everyone nods and leaves Tae alone in his room. Tae laid on the bed and covered himself with a duvet. Tae, I can't wait for tomorrow. These 2 weeks were really crucial. With that, he closed his eyes and slept. The wedding day, Kim mentioned. There was a lot of chaos in the house as they were getting ready to go to the hotel and change Jin to staff. Keep all the stuff in the cars. Namjoon, Jin, they know what to do. Why are you again and again telling them? Jin, you don't tell me what to do. Namjoon, but you know what? I'll leave it up to you. Jin, shouting, Tae, where are you? It's your wedding day and you are taking so much time. Come down within 5 minutes. Tae, shouting from his room, coming. Jin, Yoongi, why are you sleeping right now? Wake up. Yoongi flinches. I was not sleeping. Jin, yes you were. You flinched when I called your name and your eyes were closed. Yoongi, no, I was not sleeping. I was thinking. Jin, I just can't with his family. One is late for his own wedding, another is sleeping, and the third one looks at Namjoon. Is breaking stuff as always. Sits on the sofa with a huge sigh. Namjoon, I didn't do it intentionally. It was a mistake holding a broken piece of his goggles. Jin, sarcastically with a scoff. Huh, yeah, sure. Mr. and Mrs. Kim and Mr. and Mrs. Jung and Kai Ho were already at the venue and Tae Yoongi and Namjoon were only left. Tae, I'm here, let's go. Jin gets up from the sofa and everybody sat in the car and left for the venue. At the venue. At 12:30 p.m., half an hour before the wedding, in JK's room at the hotel, Jimin, are you okay? JK, I'm okay, Jiminy. Jimin, are you sure? JK, I'm sure. Jimin, are you going to tell him about it? JK, yup. Jimin, when? JK, I don't know, but I'll tell him today. Jimin, okay. What if he. JK, death clearing. Jimin, I think I should shut my mouth. JK, better. Jenny enters the room. Jenny, Bun, are you ready? JK, standing up. Yes, Amma. Jenny, let me look Take a look. Wow, Bun, you look so beautiful. JK, thank you, Amma. Bunny smiled. Jimin, Aunt, isn't it time to go to the aisle? Jenny, yeah, oh yes, I forgot that. Actually, came here to call you only. JK, okay, then let's go. Jimin, Jenny, and JK steps out of the room, but Jenny froze when she saw two people's face in specific. Jenny shouting, "What are they doing here? Who invited them here?" JK, "I invited them here." Jenny, "Why?" JK, they are sorry for what they did to you. Please forgive them." Jenny, "Never." JK, Amma, you never heard their side explanation. Please listen to it for me. Jenny sighs, "Fine, but be quick because I have to escort my," emphasis to my, "son to the aisle." Unknown, okay then, I'll explain everything, Jenny. Jenny, whatever, do it fast. Unknown explains everything to her, and at the end, Jenny was in tears. Jenny, Sion, are you mad? Are you crazy? You destroyed your life for us? Sion, I did it because I loved you and a son, so I had to. I couldn't let you both die. Jenny, and Lisa, I'm so sorry for breaking up with you, but I still can't be with you. You are a criminal. Lisa, I know. Sion, we came here to see you both for the last time and to attend my only son's wedding. JK, Appa, what are you saying? Sion, you heard right, son. We have decided to shift to America and start a new life without anything related to mafia world. Jenny, I'm happy that you decided this. Sion, you forgave us? Jenny, yes, I forgive both of you. Lisa, thank you. Jenny and Lisa smiled at each other. JK, Amma, I have a request. Jenny, what is it, Bun? JK, I want Appa to escort me down the aisle. Jenny paused for a minute and then looked at JK and smiled. Jenny, as you wish, son. JK, thank you, Amma. You are the best. Soon. Thank you, Jenny. Jenny, it's okay. Now let's go. The entry music is going to start soon. They all nod. And Jenny, Lisa, and Jimin went where the guests were sitting, and JK and Sion were standing behind the curtains with Tae after he reached the venue. Tae's point of view. I entered the room and started to change immediately because we were late and I already wanted to see my baby. Now I am finally ready and now I'm going down the aisle to stand on the stage. As I reached the stage, I bowed to the priest and just stood there waiting for my baby. Soon the music started and the curtains dropped, and my eyes landed on the beauty I've been waiting for. We had an eye contact, and I winked at him, at which he blushed. And I looked down, and he looked down. His behavior made me chuckle. To be honest, when I was looking at him, I could only see a beautiful angel. JK and Sion came towards me, and Sion handed me JK's hand. And of Tae's point of view. Sion, please take care of him. He is my precious son. Tae, sure, smiles. Sion left and sat on the seat beside Lisa. Taekook held each other's hand and stand in front of each other. Priest clears his throat. Priest, friends, today we have gathered here to share a very special moment of our groom and groom. Priest, do you, Mr. Kim Taeyang, take Mr. John Jungkook as your lawful wedded husband to live in the holy estate of matrimony? Will you honor, love, comfort, and cherish him from this day forward, forsaking all others, keeping only unto him for as long as you both shall live? Tae lovingly looks at JK. I do. Priest, do you, Mr. John Jungkook, take Mr. Kim Taeyang as your lawful husband to live in the holy estate of matrimony? Will you honor, love, comfort, and cherish him from this day forward, forsaking all others, keeping only unto him for as long as you both shall live? JK smiles. I do. Priest, Please repeat after me. I take you to be my wedded husband, and to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love, honor, cherish, till death do us apart. Taekook repeats it after the priest. Priest, now you may both exchange the rings. First, they places the ring in JK's finger, and then JK does the same. JK's wedding ring. Tae's wedding ring. Priest, now in the power of God, I announce you both husband and husband. You may kiss the bride. Tae smiles and steps forward towards JK and holds his waist, whereas JK rests his hands on Tae's chest. Tae leans in for a kiss, and so does JK. They both kissed as they tied a knot of love and passion with each other. They pulled apart as they heard clappings from the guests. JK whispers in Tae's ear, Daddy, I'm pregnant. Tae widens his eyes. So, this brings us to the end of this episode. I hope that you all enjoyed it. I know that there were a lot of mistakes as I stammered a lot in the video, but who cares? So, see you in next Burahe.